those who adore God, the Holy Spirit, and the Lord. Isaiah 40:29-31. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. 앙모하다. It means to revere, to long for someone. It is the heart of revering and longing. And for an example, it is those who revere and long for the king while he is there. They are the faithful ones. And it's also said, it is not to just admire because of power and authority, but because you like, love, and long for them. The words longing for are attached to those who love. Last week's message was testify for God and the Holy Spirit. When I asked, how should I testify? God said, you should testify through your lips, but you also should testify through the actions of your life. Live completely, perfectly, flawlessly. We can testify for God perfectly when we testify after making ourselves perfect. And God said, testify for me, Jehovah, perfectly through your life. The soccer ball only goes in when you kick it in perfectly. It does not go in when there is a contradiction. Even a strong man falls over when he is tired and has hardships. If you revere Jehovah, you will gain new strength. When you fall over, you don't know and you fall because you have no strength. If you lose the essence of faith, you fall over. What it means to fall over is that you have nothing to hold on to. So that is why you fall. Those who hope in Jehovah become those who receive new strength and fly as eagles. Eagles have a tremendous amount of strength, especially their wings. Regular birds' hearts will burst so they cannot fly up high. Eagles can fly up 7,000 meters because they have that much strength. Us too, those who have strength can go up 7,000, 8,000 meters to the top of Mount Everest. If you don't have strength, you cannot go up. If you look at the Old Testament, those who hoped in God and the one sent received significantly more blessings and lived a healthy life. They had fiery passion exclaiming, God, please send me to the place you will use me. And they lived a healthy life that much more. David was in his youthful teens. If we were to say he was older, he would have been 19. We say David was so great, but in reality, God gives new strength and power to those who hope in him. So David was able to have that mentality and heart. He became a young boy who hoped in God. God works through people in this way. Each nation, and this nation too, is like that. It's not atomic bombs that are scary, but it is God and the one sent by God who is scary. Once God speaks, it is the end of that. You must become people who are bold like that. Due to the one who hopes in God, the destiny is determined. Destiny is determined by the one person who loves. That's why you have to be the person who loves him. The one who hopes in the Holy Spirit is allowed to be his lover in this time period. Brides, there is nothing better than that. But how can a man be a bride of God? Does God like people of the same sex? I took a long time to understand it. Later on, I found out that's not what he's talking about. Even if it's a cup, if you treat it like gold and store it like gold, it becomes precious. As long as you treat it like that, that's all that matters. If you acknowledge it that way and treat it that way, then you're receiving everything. Whether you're a man or a woman, if you don't acknowledge and don't treat it that way, it's no use. If you love God, God treats you in this way and he allows you to be prosperous in everything you do, and God will help you with finances and God will be with you. Why? Because you have become somebody belonging to God. I ran history from 1978 and I'm running powerfully even now. The strength comes from the strength of loving God, the strength of respecting God. I'm constantly, always overflowing with that strength. Those who hope in God have exceeding power and strength. And not only that, they also have wisdom and knowledge. So those who hope in the Lord, you have to hope with all your heart. You must not be shaken no matter what happens along the way. God is saying, no matter what the reasons are, I am the Almighty Jehovah. I am the one who created all the world, and I am the one who created all of you. So why should you cite excuses? Those who hope in God, those who fear God, serve God, long for God, and revere God will get it done. Do you believe? Those who hope in God have overcome and won lots of tribulations and wars. Even now, those who hope in God are overcoming and winning again. Those who are on the Lord's side win. Those who hope in God become healthy and they become youthful and they become vibrant.